So this isn't necessarily what I was aiming to do. It's really echoey, but this is if you ever want to go to the West Virginia State Capitol. And I just so happened to see this place, and so I decided to stop. It is a war memorial for World War I veterans, Korea War veterans, World War II, and Vietnam veterans. Outside of each of these pillars, there's a statue with a soldier. And then there's also a nice little like waterway that you cross over on a bridge, and then there's soldiers on each side. So there's one there and one there. So there's four soldiers total, all dressed up in different military uniforms, and it's a nice little memory for those West Virginia soldiers that lost their lives in those wars. There's also other memorials for, here's one for Homeland, Family, Patriot, Sacrifice. Silhouette of a soldier saluting. So cool stuff. But I still have to do my quick research before I tell you all about the state capitol. There's a museum, the state museum is right there. A major L already is that you have to pay for parking. So that's a major L. I only paid 25 cents for half an hour, but still, that's money, man. Money is time. I didn't work for parking for free. I didn't work to pay for parking. I worked for gas and other stuff. It's for the West Virginia coal miners. That's the lamp. And yeah, I'll do a continued video of the Capitol building once I get closer and get a better view. As you're heading down towards Kanawha Boulevard, this is the governor's mansion on the right, and then if you're going, that's Kanawha Boulevard, you have to go to Greenbrier, which is that way. And then there's the Kanawha River and the state building right there behind all that beautiful fall foliage. Alright folks, and just like that we are here. Monterey Semper Liberi, which means mountaineers are always free. That is their state motto. I don't know who that dude is. Oh, he's Abraham Lincoln, who created the state of West Virginia by proclamation and signature in 1863. They joined the Union. But this is the state capital of West Virginia, found in Charleston, which is kind of in the center of West Virginia. And if you head up on 77 and 79, you'll get there. Okay, so as I was saying, you take 77 south, which merges with 79 south, and then you take 64, which I believe is headed east, and then you pass it on the highway, so you can see it on the highway. But you really gotta take a second to soak in that Golden Dome, bro. I'd say this is one of the prettiest Capitol areas, Capitol complexes, I guess they call it. Because, well, one, the Golden Dome. Can't go wrong with that, bro. From a distance, it looks much better, but up close, you get to see the shininess of it. And then I was actually here in 2019, and 2019, and they were repainting the top, the dome, so they keep it up to date, keep it nice and pretty. But there is a visitor entrance on each side, so it's the main part, and then there are two. So this is like the main part that I took a picture of, but there are two that jut down, like here and here. So it kind of looks like if my mustache side parts, by my lips were a thing. They go down and down. So you can go visit here and here. I love that I'm using my face as a reference. But yeah, it's a nice, really pretty Capitol building. They keep it up to date, keep it nice and pretty with that Golden Dome. And I love that they didn't like destroy everything to build the Capitol building. Like they kept the big trees, which right now is really pretty, and it's got a bunch of fall foliage. So I'm going to show you the inside next. marble in this section, nicer. This is closer on your way to the state capitol building where the Golden Dome is. Your state crest.
Here, come in, even go over and have a seat in his chair.
I can get a seat in his chair?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think I'll sit, but I'll take a picture. His chair where he does his public addresses. The lady said, post-COVID, this was where he would do a lot of his press meetings. Cool. Let's just say I came severely underdressed, but I believe this is the dome from the inside. Not too shabby. Nothing special, but the outside's definitely better. Little blue, little detail up on top. Nice, simple. This side is the east wing. I came in on the west wing, and so this side is where the Attorney General is. The other side, the west wing, is where the Secretary of State is, and I'm guessing the center is where the governor is. Let's see. I just passed the Attorney General's room. It is Patrick Morrisey is their Attorney General, if you need to know. And who is the governor, you might ask? I don't know. It's Jim Justice. What a last name. Jim Justice. He's a Republican, and he's been governor since 2017. Some more tidbits of knowledge about West Virginia. Overall, I would say it's not. The marble is nice. White marble is nice. It's really echoey compared to the New York State Capitol. And so I would recommend going in, maybe checking it out if you have the time. If not, just pull off 64, do a circle around it. Well, you can kind of do a circle, but drive past Kanawha Street, which is right next to the Kanawha River, which is in the Kanawha County, which is where Charleston is. Kanawha County, Kanawha. And I guess that's what the Charleston Capitol used to look like in the 1800s, and then it changed, and they improved it. But yeah, it's not like the New York State Capitol where there's a lot of stuff in there. There's some interesting like portraits and whatnot, but overall, I'd say it's definitely worth a stop to check out the outside and at least get a picture of the Capitol building, the Golden Dome, and some cool little details of women and men above the doorways and random stuff like that. It's neat. Might as well check it out. It's the Capitol building of the entire state of West Virginia, so hey, it's worth it. Do it if you ever want to check out the state capitol of West Virginia.